Well, it is a rainy afternoon. It's really coming down right now, actually. But I got off of work and I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on here with my gear. All right. I think I'm good. I don't know how much time I have left. With my current slip weight rig, it tends to break after a few dozen casts and whatnot. But so I almost didn't bring my gear down here to the water. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a whole thing of line. People leaving their crap everywhere. I mean, look at this thing. Who was fishing with that? Somebody was trying to catch bass in here, it looks like. So what I'm gonna do is to kind of keep my stuff somewhat dryish, and I'm gonna bag it up here a little bit. Just to kind of keep it covered a little bit. I'm gonna have to clean this place up a whole ton here when I leave, because good gravy, there's just trash everywhere here. I mean, look at this down here by the water's edge. Yeah, I'm not sure how much you can see in this, but I mean, there's just litter everywhere down here. Man, these people annoy the heck out of me. But I'm running a slip weight off the bottom with about 3 feet of leader to some Powerbait Eggs that float. So my hook's coming about 3 feet off the bottom. And then I'm just waiting to get the tap of a bite. And I'm just back here at the stock pond, because it's a fantastic, quick, easy way to get on a fishing trip. So long as the fish are biting. Well, you can see all the raindrops on the water right now. But I do not plan on staying out here very long. It's also really cold. Probably in the low 40s to maybe upper 30s, so it's not snowing. But I almost might prefer snow to what I got going on right here. Alright, I'm gonna try my hand at another spot. That was a much better cast that time, that's for sure. If I don't get anything here, I'm going to switch up my bait. Oh, that was a bite. Something got it. Something liked it. I missed him. And he hit it pretty hard. Some good solid thumps. Boom, boom, boom. That was a lighter tap that time for sure. All right, well, something's still going for it here. But you know what? I'm gonna switch out this bait, put some fresh stuff on it here. This has been sitting in my trunk for a day. So I think it's probably lost some of its appeal. So I'm gonna switch over to a couple of these rainbow power eggs here. Try not to hook myself, because that's not what I'm trying to catch today. It's not a good day when you catch yourself. It's not what you're trying to do, for sure. There's one just surfacing right there, right in front of me. And there's a wind. It's not a very strong wind, but it seems pretty consistent. Pretty good bend in my line. Even once I get the weight down the bottom of the water there. These ducks are always curious. So right now I'm just kind of watching my line. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm just kind of watching it. See if it tightens up. Let me know if something grabbed it. Seems like with this rain, sometimes that's the best indicator. But it also makes it a little difficult when there's this kind of wind, because it looks like there might be a bite. Because you see your line moving out, but it's just the wind's taking it a little bit. Wow, something just like totally softened it up there. That was kind of weird. Almost like it was resting against a rock out there or something on the bottom. And then it just finally the tension kind of cut it loose. And there's a fish. Fish on. What do we got? He's all right. Whew, he's a scrapper. Look at him go. Yeah, come here, senor. Let's take a look at you here. Yeah, he's pretty chubby. I mean, he's not huge, but he ain't bad either. Man, hooked him right through the lip there. Got one decent one. I mean, he's not spectacular, but he'll make a good meal. Thought I had something. Felt like something. Oh, and he got off. He got away. A little bugger. There's a fish on, and he up and ran off on me. You see a lot of people will put a fishing rod, pole. Ah, there we go, fish. Oh boy. Oh, he's a good one. Oh man. This feels like a good one. He really ran off with this thing. Oh yeah, he's pretty good. Oh, look at him, he's pretty. Oh, he's big too. Look at him bending my pole. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's a fatty. He's a fatty. Look at that. Look at this boy. Yeah, you're a chunker, huh? You're a big boy. Come here, let's get you on this line here. Whew. Ooh, look at this guy. Look at him go. All right, off you go. One more good one like that. Whew, that was fun. I like that. There we go. Boy, he took it on the way down. He feels like a little guy, though. Yeah, look at him. He's a little one. I even loosened my drag, and he didn't pull drag on it at all. Come here, little guy. Let me get you off that hook. All right, hang on, hang on, hang on. There you go. There you go. All right, I'm going to rebait one more time here. I'm going to switch back up to the yellow, the Chartreuse. Oh, that's handy. I like it when they come off in a pair, or they're already in a pair down in the jar. I don't have to do nothing. I can just grab them and go. All right, let's try out there again. The surfacing all over in here. Just about hit that one on the head. They don't seem to be liking it much. Keep my tip up a little bit right now. I'm getting out there pretty far. There's a fish. Fish on. Man, feels pretty decent. Not pulling any drag. What do we got? It's pretty. Those colors. What do you think? You better than my other one? He's pretty. I'm gonna let him go. He is about the same size as my first one. I want one the size of my second one. Let's try over there. Could have been a bite. That was a bite. Uh-oh. Feels very lightweight. Yeah, I lost everything. It is all gone. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that very well. That frayed end. Dang it. I've got my trusty trash bag. I don't get to show you this aspect every time I go out. Sometimes I don't need to do this, which is awesome. But obviously today, it's absolutely necessary. So we're gonna do some cleanup here. Look at this, we got all kinds of line, baits. You gotta kind of be a little careful because people will just leave their hooks in their bait, like up there, like we saw up there at the table. And so you got to be a little careful picking things up like this sometimes. Just kind of take a look around and yeah, all this line. That's some thin line too. That's something like, whew, is that 2 pound test? Somebody was out here going ultra light, and I know these trout don't tend to be the biggest, but this is where I caught some holdover, 2 20-inch trout. So you catch one of those on your 2 pound test, and just kind of gotta hope that you got the drag set right for it, or it's just gone. It's like I'm getting into the weeds here where I had some snags. Some gum wrappers. Some bait. Yeah, it's just feather. Alright, back here to the middle. Excuse me. Look at this. This is empty, but I don't mind that so much. I'm gonna take that boy home with me. Let's see what we got down here. It's just an empty one. The biggest annoyance is right here. Look at this. Somebody just unspooled a ton of line. I mean, look at this. This is just all over. And this seems fairly recent. Man, that's all the way over here too. It is just in every direction. There's some baits. I'm sure it's not helping that it's like there's so much of it, it's tangling up in my hands, and look at that. That was crazy. Can you see in there? Look at all that line. Unbelievable. I even got it over here. What happened? That is ridiculous. All right. That's gonna do it. Always try and leave your fishing hole better than when you arrived. And if you're gonna smoke, throw away your pack when you're done. Honestly. I don't know if you can see out there, there's like a bait. Somebody's eating Mrs. Fields cookies. I don't have my boots on, so I gotta be careful with this one. Another jar of bait. Some more lids. Look at that. They didn't even finish that one off. Alright, that's going to do it for today. Always leave your areas better than when you found them. And I'm going to sign off. Have a good one, folks. Alright, so that was a pretty successful day. Caught 4 fish in 45 minutes. 2 kept. I've got some plans for those 2. Thankfully got a pretty decent one and a pretty average one. So all in all, pretty good day. Cleaned up a ton of trash from around my little spot that I was fishing at. Folks, please just clean up where you're at, even if it's someone else's trash. Take some initiative there and just clean it up. It's a thankless job, but it's just good for everything. Good for your fishing spot, good for others that come to the area. So just keep that in mind, and you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.